how did you get introduced to like SoundCloud? Because I knew it kind of came out of nowhere. And in our era, it was super like that Piff,
SoundCloud came because Facebook and MySpace and shit like that. You feel me? Like used to always see it on there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like I used to think it was like a podcast thing. You feel me? Because people really used to put stuff like this on SoundCloud. You know what I mean? Like my fault. But yeah, but people used to do stuff like this on SoundCloud all the time. So that's really how I found it, because it was just something I saw that you could just upload anything you wanted.
I remember we was talking a little bit, but prior to, you were saying you was going through SoundCloud, like just scavenging, finding a new wave. But like,
Bruh, I found like K Tronada when like before he was turned up, bro. I promise you, bro. But they was turned up on there. You feel me? They
Like,
just,
what year was this, you said?
bro. This had to be like 2012, bro.
That's crazy.
Literally, like, you feel me? Like, I found these guys in high school, and it was another thing called 8-tracks. A lot of people didn't know about. You feel me? But him, FKJ, you feel me? I don't know if y'all know who that is. He a musician. Dude play every
he
instrument.
do with he got the song with Masego.
Yeah, you feel me? Masego. Back then, you feel me? Them dudes used to play instruments and stuff. So they used to make heavy beats and shit, like wow shit out of this world. You know what I mean? Real ethereal or transy shit. You know what I mean? So that's really where like a lot of that shit, a lot of my shit came from too, I would say. You know what I mean? Just from SoundCloud influence, from all the type of production and shit like that was on there.
Oh yeah, I hate that they tried to give all the SoundCloud artists like a bad rap and just
Yeah,
throw
it
them
was-
all in one
like
box.
the mumble rap shit. they tried
Because
to throw on
little
them.
do people know, like literally people's favorite artists came from SoundCloud. Like,
That's a fact.
like little do people know, that's where people first got their like sound or their crowd or the people that really fucked with them. You know what I mean? And I'm talking about even in pop music. I'm talking like all spectrums of music. A lot of people pop.
Because people ain't feel like they had to be in any box. Like
Nah.
you could literally just
do
record
anything and just upload it, bro.
Yeah, if they like it,
And
they like it. They don't. It's all good. I ain't mix it. I ain't
Steve
master it.
Lacy. Steve Lacy. I've heard Steve Lacy, I wanna see you, girl. I heard that shit, bro, when I was in fucking senior in high school, bro. You feel me? When that song came out, but the song didn't get popular until years later. You know what I mean? It didn't have 1 million views until 2-3 years later. I mean, I seen this shit get uploaded. Like, it be shit like that. Like, and that song was amazing. And now look where Steve Lacy at. You know what I mean? He got one of the #1 songs in the world right now. So it's like I seen a lot of shit happening. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. It's dope that you had that vision. Because it's like, I remember I was like heavy blog era and I'm seeing all this. I'm like, yo, what's going on? Like, I'm hearing all these new sounds. I'm seeing all this, just like, and it was a whole world that people wasn't like tapped into.
Yeah,
that was
for
going
real.
crazy.
A whole, bruh. I'm talking about people. It connected people because you had people from across the world doing this shit, bro. Like you had people in Germany, Nova Scotia, like, feel me? Like you had people all over the world doing it. So my favorite ones used to be the people from the UK. You know what I mean? Like that shit used to just be. It used to be. You saw where how the influence came from America, but how they put their own spin on it, and that used to always be the coolest shit. And then like, you ever heard of Sango? Like he like Brazilian. It's like a.
That sounds like something I listen to though.
That's some Brazilian shit. You feel me? That nigga was raw back then. You feel me? But these be the same dudes that's at the top of the top as far as like producers of EDM, everything you could think of. You know what I mean?
That's hard.
Like even how Yeet and Uzi came out. Y'all ever think about, bro? Them niggas was so hot, bro. Niggas was listening to snippets, bro.
Nah.
Like, like, bro.
People
like,
was screen recording their snippets, saving them to the files,
Like,
just so
bruh.
they can play the 30-second snippet.
Niggas was listening to snippets, bro. Like, I'm talking about going to find them shits, bro. That's how raw and cool that music was when it came in, too.
That's a fact.
SoundCloud was raw as fuck, bro.
Bro,
And it still is.
That whole Eternal Tape, people, they was tight about it at first because it didn't sound like how all the snippets and like the rough drafts it was on SoundCloud.
Because he had to change it.
Yeah.
You got to think about that. Most of that shit got leaked, so he had to change it. I can't have it sound like that.
So people
The
was
label
listening to
not
that
even
for
gonna
like
let
the
me do
whole
that.
year
That's a
already.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So, like the Myron song. You ain't so clean, I need. Yeah.
And the joint with Chief, the Kobe joint. He had to change that.
Yeah, all bruh. And the same shit that was on Playboy Cardi album. I can't remember the song. But yeah, bro, that shit be funny as hell, bro. We used to really like die for fucking snippets. Like, nigga, did you hear this shit? This shit is the worst quality we ever heard, but it was so raw. Like, that was fire. R.I.P. X, man, because that nigga was raw too.
That's a fact. R.I.P. X.
He was like the poster boy for that shit, really, too.
For what?
For like
distortion or
like
shitty
how
mute?
the rough drafts and just like putting the music out there.
Yeah, like
people
bad
are just
quality,
gonna
yeah.
accept it however it is.
Yeah,
Just
hell
look
yeah.
at me, damn near hit #1. Sounded like it did.
Yeah.
Distorted, like
It
purposely.
was
He made
horrible.
it like that.
It was a horrible
Yeah.
mix.
And it showed the influence it had over, like, people was trying to ignore him, say they just these little dudes over here. And then X had the song "Look at Me," and he's like, "Yo, Drake stole my flow." Like, everybody saying, "Yo, he stole your flow." Da, 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 da. And that propelled him. Like, who is he? And then
Yeah.
he took off.
And it's funny because I saw that song come up too, bro. Before it got hit, because it was never even uploaded on. The song was originally never uploaded on X. What's the name? It was uploaded on this dude named Rojas, who was the producer of this shit. You feel me? And the little white kid that was in the picture is like his fucking cousin or some shit. You feel me? So I used to follow all of this shit before it got big as fuck, bro. Like, before X went to jail for the first time, like, I knew who he was. When he first put out, I found him when he first put out, like, a message talking to the fans. You feel me? Just like, it was like a 30-second clip of him just talking to the fans. You feel me? Saying what he was gonna have next and shit. And I was like, damn. And then, I woulda let you know. That dropped, and then Look at Me drop. I'm just like, bro, what the fuck is this nigga on, bro? And then you go back, you hearing niggas in the hood sipping tea, like, just all types of shit that sound like fucking death metal rock, but hip hop at the same time. That shit was amazing.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I feel like it just showed the influence, bro.
Yeah.
It showed the influence crazy. Man, what's the name?
He was singing like Coldplay, bro. That's hard.
Word. So